About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the New York Mets going up against the Atlanta Braves. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming your way next. And going for Atlanta, Warren Spahn. He leads the entire league in wins, and every time he grabs the ball, you expect results.
Yeah, he's coming right after hitters, Boog, setting the tone from the jump and giving his team a real chance to stack up some W's.
He's not just a pitcher, he's a gamer. Shows up every 5th day ready to compete.
That's why every rotation wants a guy like him, just flat out reliable, just like you, partner.
Coming up on the first pitch, Carlos Beltran up now for the Mets.
Ball, that's just out.
That one catches the zone. 2-2.
Well, he got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Payoff pitch. This one smoked out to left. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double to start the game.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. David Wright, the next to hit. Man at second. Swings and misses. Going to count 1-2. Just getting started here at Truist Park outside Atlanta. Gets a piece and stays alive. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Runner on third after the stolen base, even with the dropped strike 3.
Batting third, catcher Mike
Here's
Piazza.
a Mets lineup now. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Mike Piazza.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Next to hit, Mike Piazza. In the air, right field. He makes the grab, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Mets.
Oh, it's a nice job right there. It's always great when you can get on the scoreboard first. Just good situational hitting to bring him home from third right there.
Here's Juan Soto. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Mets 1 and the Braves coming up. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. We go to the bottom of the first, and taking the ball for the Mets, Sean Manaea. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
The 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's a 2-2. And the sweeper misses for a ball. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Hank Aaron. The 1-1. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. The 1-2. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. That's his 3rd home run of the series, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-1.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Now in for the Braves, Eddie Matthews. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nope, that's inside.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Hank Aaron.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time.
Ball,
and
that's
spurs
too
up
high.
the baseball a lot.
The 2-1. And there's a ball. Next offering is fouled back. 2 runs across in the inning here in the second game of the series. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
David Justice next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
That's ball 2.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
2 outs, runner at first. Here is
Nope,
Ozzie
outside.
Albies up to hit. Right through there for a strike. He's in the top 10 for most stolen bases in baseball right now, Siggy. You can't ignore him when he gets on base. Next offering upstairs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And they'll do it again. Justice off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. We go on to inning number 2. This is Braves baseball on the show South. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. Top of the second, Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Lindor swings through that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ah, that hit him.
Timeout. That ball hit him.
The leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
6, first baseman.
So up next for New York, Carlos Delgado. Fastball for a strike.
Nope. That's inside.
The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
1 out man at first. Now Brett Beatty. Got one fouled off. 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Tyrone Taylor getting ready to hit.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. The 3-1. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Batting ninth, pitcher Sean Manaea.
Sean Manaea up now for the Mets. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We head to the bottom of the
Leading
second.
off for the
Now it's the
Braves,
Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Baldwin.
This one popped up. Right. Takes it in for the out.
That was a good hard fastball with some
Batting
nice
eighth,
ride
the
up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Now a rip into left center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Everything came
Batting
together
ninth,
for him. As a
pitcher,
hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
One out, runner at second. Warren Spahn next up for the Braves. Man at second. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down.
Up next for the Braves, third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Chipper Jones now at the plate. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Man on second, 2 down. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. Into the planter, out in center. Home run. His 26th of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 4-1.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. Here's some real power at the plate. Hank Aaron.
That's a ball.
Two one now. Foul ball there. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. That
Ball.
misses the zone. 3-2 now. Eddie Matthews waiting for a turn at the plate. And a payoff pitch. This one popped up. Delgado. And that is that. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now a 4-1 ball game. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off
check
for the
out the
Mets,
latest news from
center
around the
fielder,
league.
Carlos Beltran.
Almost got him.
doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman David Wright.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. David Wright up now for the Mets. Grounds one to short. Kim tosses to first, and there's two down.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Mike Piazza.
Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there, he owns the home plate area.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, and he's there with a double.
Up next,
kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
So runner at second, two down. Watch Soto now. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Man at second. Squirts away a little bit. Two down. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. They're waving Piazza home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to two. Man at first. Here's Francisco Lindor. And a 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the Mets,
Carlos Delgado will hit next. And that is cut on and missed. And a count 1-2.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That's out.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Braves 4 and the Mets 2. Back at Truist Park, so down to the plate for Atlanta, Eddie Matthews. Matthews recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Here's a big power threat, Andrew Jones. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground to the left. Over to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman, David.
2 down, bases empty. David Justice, the next to hit. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Up and in, and it's 2-1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really brings it in. That is the inning. Down in order go the Braves as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here in Atlanta, an impressive outing so far. Siggy picking up right where he left off.
Yeah, he's pitching with feel right now, Boog. You can see it in the way he's navigating this lineup.
Here's the 2-2. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Right fielder, Tyrone.
No, Boog, I don't have the numbers to back this up or anything, but I think pitchers who tend to rack up a bunch of strikeouts sometimes end up with more errors behind them in the field, just because the defenders aren't as involved in the game. They're not as sharp, and who knows if that played any factor there, but I think there could be something to it.
Digging in, Tyrone Taylor. Kim, the flip. There's one. On to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
1 out man at first. Sean Manaea digs in now. Puts a bunt down. Justice. He takes it on his own. Out as the pitcher does the job. Sack bunt executed perfectly.
No, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Carlos Beltran. Man on second, 2 down. High fly ball, right field. Hank settles underneath it. And that is that. Mets leave one, still down by a count of 4-2. Back at Truist Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So digging in, Drake Baldwin. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Action in the Mets bullpen. Kodai Senga appears to be getting loose. Minter also throwing. On the ground, right side. Slings to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Two outs, base is empty. Ha-Sung Kim next up for the Braves. upstairs.
Ball 2.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Just
Nope, that's a ball.
missed. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challengers. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 3-2 now. Struck him out looking. And the Braves go down quietly, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back as
Leading
we
off
take
for
a
the
check
Mets,
of the current
third
standings.
baseman, David Wright.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
Well, these Mets finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Swings through that one out in front that time. That's outside. Ball 3. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Payoff pitch. Hit on the ground softly to short. Kim. Now the throw to first on the run.
He's out.
It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Mike Piazza.
Stepping in, Mike Piazza. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Stays alive. The Mets down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, right field. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Jones under it, and that is that. So they make short work of them there. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Mets 2. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for the
Back
Mets,
now to start the
number
bottom of the 5th and
34,
taking over on the mound, Kodai Senga. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Leading off for the
Warren
Braves,
Spahn getting
pitcher
ready to hit.
Warren Spahn.
Next over in there for a strike. And the count is 1-2.
Inside,
Really good
ball
take,
2.
especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started.
Up next
3
for
pitch
the Braves,
strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to
Chipper
foul something off, extend that at bat.
So the batting order turns over. And next for Atlanta, Chipper Jones. 1-1 now.
Good
Ball, that's
focus
upstairs.
pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Up the middle. What a stop from his knees. The throw. Pretty nice play there. Bo Bichette coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Number 19, Bo Bichette.
2 down, bases empty. Hank Aaron next up for the Braves.
Hank Aaron.
The 1-1. That one ripped but foul.
Ball, that's out.
Out towards right center field. Beltran moving under it. And that's the inning. It's the Braves 4 and the Mets 2. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Now here is
Leading
Bo
off for the
Bichette.
Mets, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Now he breaks his bat. Kim on the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Next for the Mets, first baseman, Carlos Delgado.
Carlos Delgado up now for the Mets. Payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The Braves leading by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman, Brett Beatty.
Now it's the second baseman, Brett Beatty. Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone, and now 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air, left side. Matthews gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 4-2.
Now pitching for the
Back
Mets.
now for the bottom of the
Number
6th,
35.
and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Clay Holmes.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Eddie Matthews
Leading off
getting
for the
ready to
Braves,
hit.
left fielder Eddie Matthews.
Fought off foul. The 2-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Ball 2.
On a line. And there are 2 outs.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's
next
about
for
the
the Braves.
process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And the sweeper is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And a foul ball. He stays alive. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Man at second. In the dirt. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. And it remains 2-2.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
2-2 now. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's the catcher to hit. Drake.
Ball, that's low.
That misses the zone. And now 3-1. Albies leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground out to short. To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. Albies with the key hit for Atlanta. It's now 5-2. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch.
A defensive change.
Robert Suarez on to pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Sean Murphy, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. Tyrone Taylor getting ready to hit. The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Outside, that's a ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Good eye right there. That one misses.
Nope, that's ball
so a
4.
leadoff walk.
Up next,
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Mets going with a pinch hitter, Mike Tauchman.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Fastball for a strike.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
And a good eye there. Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. One challenge remaining for them now.
That's the ball.
Here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Three-two on the way. To third, Jones. Over to Albies. To first, double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And up next for New York, Carlos Beltran. 2 down, nobody on. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman.
Now the number 2 hitter, David Wright. Three-one is on the way. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one is off the wall, headed for the plate. And they cut the lead to 2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there.
Catcher,
really important at bat coming up now.
Here comes comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Robert Suarez won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Dylan Lee
Braves,
will take over
number
here.
52.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. The 2-1. Late with the swing there.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The Braves trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That's off the mark, and it's 3-2. Soto waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he can give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
3-2. And ball
4,
2
pitches down.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Two on, 2 outs. And a count 1-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Now pitching for the
We're
Mets,
back in a new pitcher
number
here to start the
33,
bottom of the 7th. A.J. Minter.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. The 1-1.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Ground ball right side. Beatty throws to first in time, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Braves, catcher Sean Murphy.
So here's Murphy now. Swings through that one for strike 2. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. David Peterson up and loosening in the pen.
Ball, that's in.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck
Up
him
next
out.
for the Braves, third baseman Chipper Jones.
Down the third baseman, Chipper Jones. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
One, 2 now. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-3.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. For a guy with top-tier power, this is just another day at the office. Always a threat to send one out. I just don't know how you're supposed to pitch to him.
So 2 down. Now in for the Braves, Hank Aaron. The 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. Braves get one on the big fly. 8th inning coming up. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. We go to the 8th. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's a 1-2. That's out to center field. Jones takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman Carlos Delgado.
So up next, Carlos Delgado.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
A little out front there as he swings through it. And he boots it. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Dylan Lee out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. New pitcher on now, Tyler Kinley.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with the lefty at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Brett Beatty. Jones gets it to first. That's the inning. Mets go down quickly, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. David Peterson on the pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Marcus Semien, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's the left fielder, Eddie Matthews. Here's a 1-1.
That's a ball.
Missed.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Andrew Jones. The 2-1. That's
Ball,
a little
that's
bit low.
down.
Action in the Mets bullpen. Brooks Raley up and throwing. The 3-1. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's going to be David Justice. And that one hammered. Beltran makes his way towards it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. In the dirt, ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swings and misses. And it's 2-2. The Braves trying to break this one open here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's downstairs and outside. Three-two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And they're all loaded up.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
For the Braves, the shortstop,
Ha-Seong Kim, the next to hit. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Good eye in that spot. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. Through 8 full. Braves on top 6-3. Last chance coming up here for the Mets. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Late on that fastball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Struck him out swinging. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
That one misses. Ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Iglesias is just 1 strike away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game.
I always love playing 4th of July games at home. There's so much energy in the ballpark, the red, white, and blue everywhere. And when you get a win, you feel like you did something special. Now it's off to get showered and changed and enjoy these fireworks.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaub. Thanks for joining us.